Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my channel Lightforblind. This video is about question and answers of political science which are most important and repeated for the test of PPSC, NTS and FPSC. If you like our videos, please subscribe this channel. Today our topic is foreign policy of major powers UK and USA. Question: which of the following is not frequently cited reason for the approachment between the US and Communist China? Answer: US admiration for the gains of the Cultural Revolution. Question: why is Taiwan a continual source of tensions in US China relations? Answer: because of Chinese commitment to the One China policy. Question: what were the conditions of the framework agreement agreed with North Korea in 1994? Answer: North Korea would receive oil and aid in return for adherence to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. Question: how did US policy toward North Korea change following the election of George W. Bush? Answer: the US took a harder line toward North Korea. Question: why did some in the US, including the Bush administration, regard the framework agreement in 1994 as flawed? Answer: they saw it as a form of appeasement. Question: why is the Japan-China conflict in Asia Pacific unlikely? Answer: the two states have close economic links. Question: why does Aaron Friedberg argue that Europe's past could be Asia's future? Answer: due to perceived likelihood of great power conflict in the Asia Pacific region. Question: which of the following is generally seen to be potential source of conflict in the Asia Pacific region? Answer: the actions of North Korea, unresolved tensions between China and Taiwan, and historical antipathies between China and Japan. Question: why is the position of the US in Asia Pacific likely to endure? Answer: attitude toward the US within the regions are generally favorable, and a perceived likelihood of great power conflict in the Asia Pacific region by many states. Question: how did the Bush administration respond to the needs of the post-war Iraq? Answer: it persuaded the UN to play an enlarged role in post-war Iraq. Question: what was significant about the makeup of George W. Bush foreign policy team in 2001? Answer: it was made up of mixture of traditional realists and new conservatives. Question: what was the key difference between new conservatism and Kissinger's realism? Answer: Kissinger favored detente with the Soviet Union. Question: what were the key features of Condoleezza Rice's national security realism? Answer: opposition to rebel interventionism and elevation of the national interest. Question: which of these is not a key principle of neoconservatism? Answer: the focus of the US should solely be on domestic affairs. Question: how has the influence of religious ideas manifested itself in the post 9/11 foreign policy of the US? Answer: President George W. Bush tended to construe the war on terror as a struggle between force of good and evil. Question: what is meant by the concept of blowback? Answer: the idea that the US is now suffering for earlier foreign policy action in the Middle East. Question: what is the Obama doctrine? Answer: a form of realism that is not afraid to assume the burdens of leadership but one with practical limits. Question: how did the international community react to the attack of 9/11? Answer: it generally supported the US case for war against the Taliban. Question: how did the conduct of the Iraq 2003 invasion differ from that of Afghanistan and US interventions in the late 1990s? Answer: it used US air and ground force simultaneously. Question: why did US policymakers generally supported early moves towards European integration such as the European Coal and Steel Community? Answer: they hoped it would encourage the economic and political consolidation of the Western Europe. Question: why did de Gaulle object to the idea of an Atlantic partnership? Answer: he viewed it as a cover for American domination of Europe. Question: in what way did the Nixon doctrine alter US policy toward European integration? Answer: US support for European integration was no longer guaranteed. Question: how did the Reagan administration react to move toward a distinct European defense identity? Answer: it reiterated the primacy of NATO. Question: what role did the George H.W. Bush administration envisage for the EC in the New World Order? Answer: the EC as a stabilizing influence on the former Soviet states. Question: which of the following is not one of the three Ds outlined by Clinton's Secretary of State Madeleine Albright in response to proposal for European security and defense policy? Answer: no deployment of European troops. Question: how has the war on terror affected US EU relations? Answer: it has exacerbated division between the US and the EU. It has stimulated cooperation between the US and the EU. And it has led to greater emphasis on bilateral relation between the US and individual European states. Question: what did Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld mean by the phrase the New Europe? Answer is: the ex-Soviet state of Eastern Europe. Question: what is meant by Robert Kagan's assertion that Americans are from Mars and Europeans are from Venus? Answer: American employs hard power more readily, whereas Europeans tend to rely on soft power. Question: peaceful coexistence between USA and USSR was initiated by? Answer is: Khrushchev. Question: the Cold War between USA and USSR started in? Answer: 1945. Question: modern state system is believed to have started with? Answer is: Peace of Westphalia. Question: detente between USA and USSR was started between? Answer is: 1969 to 79. Question: who is called the intellectual father of the French Revolution? Answer is: J. Rousseau. Question: What strategy did the US adopt toward Iraq in the 1990s? Answer: containment. Question: who was the last leader of an independent East Germany prior to German reunification? Answer is Lothar de Maizière. Question: on which date in 1990 did the reunification of Germany came into effect? Answer is 3rd October. Question: which Soviet republic was the first one to declare itself independent in March 1990? Answer is Lithuania. Question: after 1991, which of the following was not one of the 15 former republics of the Soviet Union? Answer is Chechnya. Question: after 1992, which of the following was not a former republic of Yugoslavia? Answer is Kosovo. Question: what was the name of the Muslim enclave and supposed UN safe haven overrun by Bosnian Serb in July 1995, after which several thousand of its inhabitants were massacred? Answer is Srebrenica. Question: which of these former Warsaw Pact countries joined NATO in April 1999? Answer is Poland. Question: what was better known as the Maastricht Treaty? Answer is Treaty on European Union. Question: Northern Cyprus is the disputed area between dash. Answer is Cyprus and Turkey. Question: the Chinese Communist Party was founded in. Answer: 1921. Question: Soviet Union was replaced by Russian Federation in. Answer is December 1991. Question: international relations during 1648 to 1945 were characterized by. Answer is multipolar system. Question: French Revolution occurred in. Answer is 1789. Question: Javier Solana is the. Answer is foreign policy advisor of the European Union. Question: balance of power is based on. Answer is realist pluralism. Question: the 1979 summit meeting which led to peace between Egypt and Israel was held at. Answer is Camp David. Question: the current row between US and Iran is about. Answer is Iran's nuclear program. Question: the current director of the Central Intelligence Agency CIA is dash. Answer is John Brennan. Question: according to the Forbes magazine, the most powerful man on the earth is dash. Answer is Vladimir Putin. Question: Angela Merkel was elected as Chancellor of Germany for the dash time. Answer is third. Question: US Special Representative for Afghanistan and Pakistan is dash. Answer is James Dobbins. Please subscribe my channel and like and share the video.